We're in the car in Hinsdale, which I also call Winnetka West, with Gabi Jury from ERA Jensen and Feinstein. Good morning, Gabi.
Good morning, Joe.
Let's want to take us around and show us a little bit of Hinsdale?
We'll do a little bit of downtown and some of our fine features. It's our public library, and it is the Village Hall and the meeting place for the Village Council. And it's a beautiful library. It was redone about 10 years ago. It's got a lot of programs for little kids, and the Park District offices are in there. And then now we're crossing the railroad tracks.
How long a commute to downtown from here, Gabi?
It's about 25 to 30 minutes to downtown, and obviously this is very much a commuter town. A lot of the people here work in the city, and a lot of people work in Oak Brook. This is the train station to the left here, and here is our downtown.
Still have the penny parking meters here?
We do. Parking is
probably the
an ongoing issue.
Last place anywhere where you can find a penny parking meter in Chicago.
Yep.
Hinsdale downtown has become quite a destination for boutique shops and national brands. And
we do. We have several national brands. We've got very nice restaurants. Obviously we have the Starbucks and the this is Washington Street, the main street in town. Lots of beautiful shops and a lot of really nice local shops in addition to the national brands.
And for people who are used to the flatlands of the Midwest, they'll be surprised to find the topography of Hinsdale. It's a little bit hilly here and there.
A little bit hilly here and there. It's an older community, so it's got a lot of beautiful trees, and it really is a very nice streetscape. It's not a very big downtown, but it has all the
big draw for many people in Hinsdale is the school system, I take it.
Our school District 181 is consistently ranked one of the top in the state. Kind of goes first and second, bounces around with New Trier. This is our junior high school right here. It's nice for the kids. The high school is on the other side of town. We have several elementary schools that feed into the system that, one is as good as the next. Our Park District has a tremendous amount of programs for younger kids.
I used to own a store in 9 apartments on that block over there.
Oh, really?
Favorite hardware store.
I think it was 9 through 11.
Favorite
First
hardware
Street
store
here.
in the world is Ford's.
Yeah, this is a wonderful hardware store. This is our old theater building that was converted into shops, and there's a restaurant in the back. It's a very vibrant downtown. There's
right there where Blue Mercury is. I owned that building at one time.
It's a beautiful building. It's nice with the junior high being in town. The kids kind of walk out of the junior high and go to the coffee shops and the hot dog places and take a nice wander. We have enough elementary schools that all of the schools are walk-to for the children. For the most part, there is bus service, but it's a very big walking community.
The attraction for a lot of people with the schools obviously is the sports programs. I know people move here hoping to get on the Hinsdale Central swim team.
And it's one of the best swim teams in the state. They're consistently, ranked up in the top. We have a wonderful tennis team, football team. They've got a very full curriculum.
Tennis team, I think, has almost 20 state championships under its belt. Swim team close to that also.
I think you're right. I wasn't aware of that, but they are consistently right up there.
We're familiar with it because tennis team has, I think, 1 or 2 more state championships than New Trier.
And the swim team is right up there.
And the swim team, I think, is 1 state championship behind New Trier. Not that there's any rivalry there.
No, there's no rivalry there at all. And so that's downtown Hinsdale.
And your Hinsdale is way up on New Trier when it comes to girls lacrosse, where it has
they have a very
nationally known team also.
Very, very strong girls lacrosse team. And we'll drive by the community pool, which is very heavily utilized, and it's a really very nice pool. It was redone about 10 years ago. It's got the beach pool for the little kids, and they have Park District swim teams and stuff throughout the summer, so that's lots of fun. the tracks. And then I guess from there we'll go to Clarendon Hills, or is there someplace should I drive by the high school?
Let's see a few of the beautiful old homes in Hinsdale, because I think that's one of the things it's known for. We're seeing some of them off to the right here. Some of the another large grand old home there.
We'll cross the tracks and go to the other side of town then for that.
And of course, to many people, Hinsdale became known as Tear Down Central.
It was written up in Time magazine when that phenomenon first came around, and it was Tear Down Central, and we have a tremendous stock of large new construction homes, but we still have, the beautiful older homes, obviously, and there's still a lot of small homes that, people can get into town and grow their family here and, kind of grow into the newer and more expensive homes.
What would be a starter price in Hinsdale?
Probably about $400,000.
400? Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's going to get you something that needs some work, and but it gets you into the school district, and we have some multifamily housing that's in the high 3s and 4s, and then obviously you move up and the sky's the limit.
I think people would be surprised to know that they could get into Hinsdale for $400,000 in a family home.
Yeah, and that would be a home that requires work. Right here to the right is the community pool. It's not open yet. It'll open Memorial Day weekend, and it's just lots of fun. They have swim lessons for the younger kids, and like I said, it's very well utilized and very, very busy in the summertime. Now in Hinsdale, we have three train stations, I apologize. We have 3 train stations. The one that's in the center of town, and then one at the east and west ends of town. So pretty much whatever parts of town you have the option of walking to the train. There is permit parking that's available for commuters. So in addition to all the new homes, we have a pretty significant amount of older historical homes. This home right here was nationally famous. It was called the Hallmark Home, and it had some very extensive renovations, and it really is one of our fine landmarks.
I think what a lot of people in the city, when they picture the western suburbs, we're on brick streets now too.
And we have brick streets in just this one section of town, and as you can see, there's construction fences everywhere. People do a lot of remodeling. We have lovely older homes.
People don't realize, I think, just how much character there is here, and how charming a community like Hinsdale can be.
No, it really is a wonderful place to live. It's a great place to bring your family, raise your family, stay. I think we found recently too that a lot of the this is typical of a community like that. A lot of the kids that grew up here, they get out of school, they go live in the city for a while, and then they bring their families back here to raise them in the community that they grew up in. So it's very common for that to occur. We have very varied architectural styles.
A lot of great front porches on these homes too.
Yes.
People who really want that small town feel.
It really is a town with a very strong small town feel. It's got a real sense of community. I mean, obviously there's a varied number of civic organizations, and I think the people that live in this town are very involved in charitable works, and just in keeping the town to the caliber that it has always been.